Hi, and thanks for joining us again. I'm Dr. Michael Richie, and we're here at the Richie Eye Clinic. Now, we hope everybody had a wonderful holiday. I'm joined today by Dr. Misty Purfeerst, one of our optometrists here at the Richie Eye Clinic, and we're going to talk about that post-holiday problem going back to work. Here at the Eye Clinic, we run into a lot of people who have eye fatigue, eye strain, or just difficulty with their vision while at work. Dr. Purfeerst is going to help us out, trying to help us build the ideal workplace. So, Dr. Purfeerst, the first thing that people come in here and tell us about is difficulties with their computers. What advice do you have?
Well, there's a lot of different ways you can approach it, but most of the time people are experiencing eye strain, eye fatigue, just kind of a general tired feeling towards the end of the day. There are a couple different options. The most important and the easiest probably is the 20-20-20 rule. That's
20-20-20.
Yes.
Well, we should know that, but fill me in.
For every 20 minutes that you are on the computer or doing anything up close, look out at something at least 20 feet away for 20 seconds. It's going to give the eyes a little bit of time just to relax and adjust to the distance, and then you can go back to whatever you were doing.
Okay. Now, are there some specifics about positioning in computers, and how should that work?
Okay. There's a lot. Should we show them?
Well, actually, let's build a workplace.
All right. Keyboard.
And we just happen to have a monitor.
All right. So when you are sitting at your desk, make sure your legs are 90 degrees, feet on the floor, comfortable work position, I guess. The monitor should be below eye level. Okay? That's the most common misconception, I guess. Ideally is 4 to 9 inches below eye level, and make sure the screen is tilted so that it's easy enough for you to see. Also take into consideration any lighting or glare that might be coming off the screen, because that can really affect the eyes. If you wear glasses, an anti-reflective coating is a great option. It'll minimize that glare coming off the screen.
Okay, so this monitor is actually an ideal monitor because it is very adjustable. Not only can it go up and down, but it's freestanding, so you can move it to the right distance away from you. And I noticed you had both hands on the monitor. Is that about the right distance? You should be able to reach it.
Yep, about arm's length. Keyboard here.
Okay.
Comfortable.
Now, tilting the monitor is important. What you don't want is you don't want to have the monitor up here like that. What that does is it gives you the wrong angle on everything. So remember to keep it ideally down below eye level and tilted so that you're actually parallel with it, or perpendicular to it, not parallel. All right, now once we establish this, we still have some people who have difficulty with the monitor. Are there specialty glasses? Is there anything we can do with lenses in the glasses that can help?
Yes, there are a few options, and I have a handout here. There are 2 new lenses by Essilor, and I don't know if you can zoom in here. The first is actually a computer lens, this one here. It's got a very wide intermediate area in the lens, which helps you to see a computer distance. It's got a small area on top in the blue, and a small area on bottom in the orange. That's for near, the top is for distance. Another one is called the anti-fatigue lens. This has normal distance, and then at the bottom, it gives just a little bit of help for reading. Helps with the eye fatigue and the eye strain after a lot of time on the computer or reading.
So what we're going to look at, people already in bifocals probably want to think about the computer lens. And this is something they would probably leave at their computer desk, but it still allows the ability to see across the room and to see close enough to read, but the bulk of the lens is at the computer.
Exactly.
And this one is for people who are not quite ready for a bifocal. So maybe somebody in their mid-30s, not yet needing a bifocal, but just a little bit of a boost for reading. Okay. Very easy to adapt to?
Yeah, I've heard only great things about the lenses.
Okay, and we have used them here at the clinic for quite some time now. For the last year, we've had very good success with them. What about other ideas? Suppose people outdoors. We sell a lot of prescription sunglasses. Are there any tricks we could do with sunglasses? I mean, bifocal sunglasses, options like that?
Oh yeah, bifocal sunglasses are a great option, especially if you already have a pair of clear glasses as something you typically wear. Putting a bifocal in that sunglass lens is a no-brainer, I think. You're going to need to read things occasionally. I think it's a good option.
Wonderful. Appreciate it. Now that takes care of the workplace. We've talked about arranging the computer, building the ideal workstation. We've talked about computer glasses, which have an added advantage with a bigger computer distance portion of the lens. And we talked about sort of a anti-fatigue lens that's good for people who aren't yet into a bifocal. Prescription sunglasses with a bifocal, especially a progressive no-line bifocal, can be very helpful for people who are outdoors a fair amount, or even for leisure, people who like to read outdoors. Very good. Thank you very much, Dr. Purfeerst, for your expertise.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you again in a month.